really good mix of experts from all around the world. We've got people from Oracle, Google, IBM. We've got people from government bodies such as NIST in the US. We've got people from European Commission, but then we also have people from academia who are leading experts in their field.
QNT will change the previous financial system as we know it. If you're not bullish on QNT, I don't know what to tell you, man. If you're bullish on XRP, XLM, HBAR, you should be bullish on QNT. One of the projects that is ISO compliant. And if you Google, just take a quick Google search of what ISO compliance means for crypto, you'll be shocked and you'll be amazed just how powerful this project is. And, all of the connections that it has. Gilbert Verdian at the helm. This man is not playing around. This man is not, this is a legitimate tech here. This is a legitimate technology. This is a legitimate project with real world value and utility. Recently,
Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a giveaway of 1 million Shiba tokens. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and comment hashtag Shiba Inu. Good luck.
Recently has been synced to the London Stock Exchange. As I stated in my previous videos, guys, QNT is a massive project, and I think it's very undervalued, and I think people are not paying attention, right? This was from Bob. He vibe coded QNT price paths erupting as luminous particle clouds in 3D, right? It's up 9% today, but price was shown weak. Synchrony with overledger success. Synchrony, I'm not sure to pronounce that. My AI agents say median term are $200 to $280 by 2030. Upside would be 800 to 2K possible, right? So 200 to 280 by, bearish targets. More bullish targets, $800 to $2,000, right? And I think that is very possible for QNT. I truly think that is the case, right? So again, great project, literally transforming the financial system as we know it, along with projects like XRP, XLM, right? I think this is an undervalued project. I spoke about it on my channel, my second channel that I had before, my alternate channel, and I'm still bullish on this project, right? I really still think it has, a bright future ahead of it. So this is from X Finance Bull. Crypto Twitter fades QNT while the Bank of England validates it. Exactly. Just in case you missed this, the Bank of England selected QNT for their synchronization lab, testing atomic treasury operations on RT2 infrastructure, multi-bank liquidity sweeps, and synchronized settlements, all built on Quant Flow. This is a G7 central bank experimenting with Quant's tech for future payment workflows. When this goes live, enterprises will need QNT to access the overledger. Demand isn't theoretical, it's built into the architecture. Fixed supply meets institutional adoption. The QNT price will reflect the utility, and it's just a matter of time. I 100% agree with that. I'm gonna have to dive into this, breakdown that he has done in another video. I don't want this video to be too long today, right? But I'm gonna have to bookmark this and, do a full breakdown on this diagram and what he dives into and just how powerful Quant is for the Bank of England synchronization lab, and also Quant's, team and company, the project being added to the London Stock Exchange, right? QNT right now sitting at $70, just a bit below $71. Someone in my reply said, hey, it'll probably go to 10,000, 100,000. I just need $700, and I'm not mad at that. Always take profits, always take profits. You never go broke taking profits, something a lot of people need to learn, right? So a 10x move for QNT, he's being conservative. Who would not be happy for a 10x move? I personally think, it could potentially get to $1,500. If not, obviously $1,000 would be like psychological resistance, but I think the next alt season will be so great. I think in a medium term, 1,500 for QNT is in the cards, right? Because the next alt season will have, more liquidity flow, less restriction on liquidity, new Fed chair, low interest rates, quantitative easing, the Clarity Act. It's a lot going for the next cycle. So I'm placing my chips and my bets on the next cycle being fantastic, right? And this is when you're supposed to DCA, right? When nobody's paying attention to QNT, when the fear and greed index is at extreme fear, when Bitcoin just cannot catch a bid, this is when you start to dollar cost average. Now, it could be for a year, it could be for months, it could be for another year, you know? But this is how you have to, this is how you have to treat this space. You have to be patient, you have to be diligent, you have to be disciplined, right? Because then there's going to be a moment, like what happened with me for 2024, where everything just goes absolutely crazy in a good way, right? And then you're gonna be like, dang, I should have been buying, or I should have been positioned. You don't want to end up like that. You want to position yourself before things change, before things get bullish. You buy the fear, extreme fear, you sell the greed, right? So even if you just start dollar cost averaging and every week you buy some, every 2 weeks, as long as you have exposure, you're doing much better than the average retail investor. The average retail investor is not here in the market right now. I know how many times I've showed you guys this chart, but I'll pull it up one more time again for you guys. The average retail investor, see this orange brown line? They are gone. They're not in crypto. They said crypto sucks, crypto is a scam. They're not here. So this is when you gotta position yourself, because when they start to return and the chart starts to move up like it did in 2019 to 2021, that's when you take profits, right? That's when you start taking profits. So from Ellis right here, QNT, nice deviation from its falling wedge. Nice to see. From Bennis, Patience, Tower, and QNT. Okay, so he's comparing. He sees similarities between the Quant and and Tau chart. Nice. Okay. It does look very similar, man. Once we see that breakout, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice breakout. From El Shredo, altcoins moment is here. Quant versus the total market cap altcoins. Oof. It's very bullish to see. That is interesting. That is very bullish. It's very bullish. From Miles Braun, Quant at a 12 billion market cap is $1,000 per coin. 50 to 100 bill market cap is realistic for Quant during a bull run, and this is conservative. 50 bill market cap is $4,000, $141 per coin for Quant. And this is the thing, right? Can you rule out moves like that in a real alt season, a real deal alt season, the one we were expecting to get in 2025, which we didn't get? Typically, alt seasons happens in the 4th year of the 4-year cycle. That's where you get peak euphoria, retail comes back, etc. It didn't happen this time. So if this does happen next time, 50 bill market cap for Quant, I don't think that's unrealistic. Just a 10x, even just a 10x is fine, but 50 bill market cap for Quant in an alt season with a ton of liquidity and the Fed printing money nonstop, I don't think that's unrealistic. Even, a 30x or a 20x. I think, $2,000 to $3,000 per Quant, I think it's in the cards, man. I really do. I really do think that's in the cards. So, as always, guys, I'm bullish on Quant. I think this is a great project for the average retail investor. You don't have a ton to invest, or you're looking for upside in crypto and not getting scammed and losing money left and right, and buying things that just completely crash on you, right? This is a great project to avoid all of that, right? You buy something that you could buy and hold, and eventually as time progresses you could take some profits. I think this is one of those that will be a winner, right? So again, as always, none of this is financial advice. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Join my Discord, link to that is in the description. Also subscribe to my Clips channel. It really helps the main channel out if you support the Clips channel as well. Just 2-minute videos. Just pop over there, subscribe, watch a couple of the videos, and watch the main channel videos till the end. Thank y'all so much, and I'll catch you in the next one.